Jesus never claimed to be God.
About that time, Jesus was walking through some grain fields on the Sabbath. His disciples were hungry, so they began breaking off some heads of grain and eating them. But some Pharisees saw them do this and protested, "Look, your disciples are breaking the law by harvesting grain on the Sabbath." Jesus said to them, "Haven't you read in the Scriptures what David did when he and his companions were hungry? He went into the house of God, and he and his companions broke the law by eating the sacred loaves of bread that only the priests are allowed to eat. And haven't you read in the law of Moses that when the priests on duty in the temple may work on the Sabbath? I tell you the truth, there is one here who is even greater than the temple, but you would not have condemned my innocent disciples if you knew the meaning of this scripture. I want you to show mercy, not offer sacrifices. For the Son of Man is Lord, even over the Sabbath." I'm going to point this out every time I have to read this out from the New Testament. But again, Son of Man, Prophet Daniel, go check out that passage. But check this out also. He says something else. He said, the Son of Man is Lord over the Sabbath. Now, who in the world could be Lord over the Sabbath except for the Lord who created the Sabbath? The answer, of course, is only God. Case in point. Mind you, just after this, he healed somebody on the Sabbath as well, and then afterwards, the Pharisees started to plot how they were going to kill Jesus. Keep in mind, in Judaism, there's a principle called pikuach nefesh, which basically means that the sanctity of human life trumps the law of Moses. In other words, if in order for you to save somebody else's life involves you having to break the law of Moses, then that act which may save somebody's life is permissible. Like, for example, murder obviously goes against the law of Moses, but if somebody's threatening your life with a knife or something like that, then obviously you have the right to take their life in defense of your own life, or someone else's life if they're threatening somebody else. So they weren't plotting to kill Jesus because he healed somebody on the Sabbath. It was obviously because he was claiming something that was blasphemous to them. As we see time and time again, that blasphemous thing is that he is God in the flesh.